And now, live from the palatial, spacious, gracious, but never ostentatious studios high above Gotham City, it's Zach DeWack.
Greetings, red-blooded, verified Earth people, and those with no check mark. It's me, the always dapper podcast babbler, your daddy Ocog blog from the radio, and the monkey on the mic here running that semi-professionally trained tongue of mine. I am Zachary Ernesto Wackalina III. And good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to those of you from the North Pole to Seoul, Oklahoma to Tacoma, and all around the world. This is the often secluded, never diluted, always wacky, never tacky, hot rockin', flame-throwing DeWack in the morning show. Live from the low-rent, sleazy, and measly Ramen Jammin' Nut Hut Studios here at the DeWack Shag Podcasting Megaplex at Peachtree Industrial here in FEMA Region Number 4, somewhere on the outskirts of Atlanta, Georgia. Live out of Studio 3B today. Last time I checked, today is Monday, July 28th, 2025. This is show 133.
It's 6 a.m. and daylight breaks somewhere in the air. So grab your clothes and blow your nose, put on clean underwear. With Zach DeWack from his whack shack with all kinds of dumb. Here to start your day, his whack way. Grab your breakfast sticky buns. Wired up and fired up, grab your coffee to go. Get in your car and turn this podcast on, put down your phone. So get out of bed and move your butt and kick it in high gear. We're moving on, turn the volume up so everyone can hear. Every morning you should go to ZachDeWack.com. Stand up proud and say it loud, I whack in my car.
Here's that birthday list. NFLer Malik Neighbors is 24. Professional golfer Nelly Korda is 27. Rapper Soulja Boy is 35. Actress Alexandra Shondo from The Lion Game and As the World Turns is 39. Actor John Michael Hill from Elementary is 40. Actor Dustin Milligan from Schitt's Creek and 90210 is 40 as well. John David Washington from Tenet and Black Klansman is 41. UFC fighter Cain Velasquez is 43. Papa Roach singer Jacoby Shaddix is 48. Rapper Afro Man is 51. Actress from Showgirls and Saved by the Bell Elizabeth Berkley is 53. UFC president Dana White is 56. Lori Loughlin, actress from Full House, is 61. Actress Sally Struthers is 78. TV producer Dick Ebersol is 78 as well. Actress Linda Kelsey is 79. Cartoonist, the Garfield creator Jim Davis is 80. U.S. Senator Bill Bradley is 82. And turning 84 years young today, the legendary voice of Optimus Prime, voice actor Peter Cullen.
You brought a human here?
Amazing. A booby trap that actually catches boobies.
Do not fear, my friends. I will protect you.
It's been an honor serving with you all. Autobots, roll out!
Also, born on this day, Terry Fox, born in 1958. He attempted to run across Canada with a prosthetic leg. He passed in 1981. And passing away on this day, Johann Sebastian Bach passed on this day in 1750. Baseball manager John McNamara passed in 2020. And Dusty Hill of ZZ Top died on this day at age 72. That was in 2021. This day in entertainment, the musical parody Robin Hood Men in Tights, released this day in 1993. Deep Blue Sea, released in 1999. Total Divas premiered on this day in 2013. And 2017 saw the release of the Emoji Movie and Atomic Blonde.
It happened on this day as if you cared.
And here's this day in history. In 1866, Beatrix Potter was born in England. In 1984, in a letter to a critically ill child, she told a story of 4 little rabbits, Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter. The story, since published in 17 languages, was inspired by her own pet rabbit, Benjamin H. Bouncer. In 1945, a U.S. Army B-25 bomber accidentally crashed into the 79th floor of the Empire State Building, killing 14 and injuring 26. In 1996, a German doctor not only performed a successful kidney transplant operation, but also provided his own kidney for the transplant. In 1998, on this day in Chandler, Arizona, 4 witnesses lifted a 2,400-pound car high enough for a 13-year-old boy trapped under it to crawl clear. Abraham Villa suffered severe cuts and bruises when the auto hit his bicycle and dragged him several feet. In 2002, an Indian dairy firm began marketing instant holy cow dung. Hindus sanctify places of worship by sprinkling them with a mixture of cow dung and water before conducting rituals. Packaged cow dung is sold in cities where cattle are scarce. In 2006, Mel Gibson launched an anti-Semitic tirade as he was arrested in Malibu, California for driving drunk. Gibson later apologized and was sentenced to probation and alcohol treatment. In 2009, the Senate Judiciary Committee approved Sonia Sotomayor to be the first Hispanic justice on the Supreme Court. In 2016, on this day, the earliest evidence of cancer was found in a 1.7 million year old toe fossil from Swartkrans Cave in South Africa. And on this day in 2018, the longest blood moon eclipse of the 21st century lasted 1 hour and 43 minutes. Taking a look at this day in music. In 1969, police in Moscow reported that thousands of public phone booths had been vandalized after thieves were stealing parts of the phones to convert their acoustic guitars to electric. A feature in a Russian youth magazine had shown details on how to do this. In 1976, Kiss's Detroit Rock City released. In 1992, rapper Ice-T announced that Warner Brothers Records would pull the controversial song Cop Killer from all future copies of his Body Count album. The song had been the target of protests by law enforcement groups who said it encouraged the killing of police. Ice-T said he would give away recordings of Cop Killer at his concerts. In an ironic twist, he would later join the cast of NBC's police drama Law & Order Special Victims Unit. In 2004, Justin Timberlake obtained a restraining order against a photographer who allegedly stalked him. A judge in Santa Monica, California, granted the order against photographer Artemis Earl Lister. In 2008, Amy Winehouse was rushed to the hospital after she started to have fits at her home in Camden, North London. A spokesman said it appeared that the singer had suffered a reaction to medication she was taking to help her off some hard drugs. In 2011, 63-year-old singer Meatloaf passed out on stage in Pittsburgh's Trib Amphitheater during an apparent asthma attack. After about 10 minutes, he regained his composure and finished the show. In 2014, Halsey released Ghost. Also in 2014, Reprise Records released Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers' 13th studio album, Hypnotic Eye. The album debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, becoming the first Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers album to ever top the chart. And also in 2014, Linda Ronstadt was honored with a National Medal of Arts at the White House in Washington, D.C. The honor was a particularly special moment for Ronstadt, who didn't make it to her induction to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that was in April of that year. Parkinson's disease limited her ability to travel. The singer was brought into the East Room by wheelchair, but she walked onto the stage to receive the award. Here's special events for today. It is Buffalo Soldiers Day. It's Hamburger Day. It's Milk Chocolate Day. It's Soccer Day, Water Park Day, World Hepatitis Day, and it is World Nature Conservation Day. Today's number for the day is 13. That's the percentage of the U.S. workforce that are in health-related fields, such as nurses, oncologists, lab techs, anesthesiologists, and all kinds of other doctors and stuff.
Get your butt out of bed. Zach Dweck in the morning, here to start your day.
Let's look at some news. The world record for donating blood is over 1,100 times. Yeah, it's easy to spot a champion blood donor because he holds the record for being the world's palest man. The fertility rate in the U.S. fell to a record low in 2024, with fewer than 1.6 children being born per woman. Yeah, Americans have discovered that pets don't need college funds. The U.S. Navy says it's short on sailors, ships, and weapons. Yeah, they've gone from join the Navy, see the world, to join the Navy, bring your own boat. It reminds me of that old Army recruitment slogan, be all that you can be, with whatever we've got lying around. Research found that the best brain works better on 2 cups of hot chocolate per day. Does my brain also prefer a little marshmallows? A recent study found the ideal length for a first date is between 1 and 2 hours. That's either dinner or movie, or just dinner with me explaining the plot of the movie. Scientists at the University of Basel and Zurich recently decoded the full genome of the 1918 flu using lung tissue from an 18-year-old Swiss patient who died in July of that year at the start of the pandemic. The discovery that, even at the very beginning, the virus already had 3 key genetic changes that made it better at infecting human cells and resisting our immune defenses. Because influenza is an RNA virus, its genetic material usually breaks down fast, but the team developed a special method to recover and read tiny amounts of century-old RNA. The 1918-1920 pandemic, often called the Spanish flu, infected about a third of everyone on Earth, around 500 million people, and caused an estimated 50 to 100 million deaths, making it the deadliest flu outbreak ever. A recent global study reveals that despite significant differences in lifestyle and activity levels, people from various cultures and countries burn similar amounts of calories daily, suggesting that physical activity is not the primary factor behind obesity. Basically, the findings point to diet, particularly the consumption of ultra-processed foods, as the main driver of weight gain. New research from the University of Sydney challenges the widely accepted 10,000 steps a day goal, suggesting that 7,000 steps may provide significant health benefits. While 10,000 steps were associated with additional health benefits such as reduction in depression, the study revealed that diminishing returns for steps beyond 7,000. The idea of walking 10,000 steps a day originated in Japan in the 1960s as part of a marketing campaign for a pedometer. The number was chosen because it was easy to remember and seemed motivational, not because of scientific evidence at the time. The concept quickly caught on and became a global standard for activity goals. While the app TEA, which allows women to anonymously review men, has reached number 1 on the U.S. Apple App Store. It launched in 2023 and has seen a recent surge in downloads. The app was founded by Sean Cook, who wanted to provide support for women following negative experiences his mother faced with online dating. T's interface displays photo of men uploaded by anonymous users. Users can request information about men or provide reviews. The app prohibits screenshots and requires users to confirm that their statements are true before posting. Users can react with green or red flags, comment on posts, and access some features behind a paywall, including unlimited searches and background checks. A Connecticut couple, Trista Riley and Christopher Arnold, were arrested after allegedly engaging in sexual activity mid-flight on JetBlue Flight 163 from New York's JFK Airport to Sarasota, Florida last week. According to witnesses, a flight attendant confirmed Riley was making up and down movements with her head while she was face down on Mr. Arnold's lap. Both have been charged with 2 felony counts of lewd and lascivious exposition in the presence of minors and were released on their own recognizance. They're back in court on August 15th. JetBlue has banned the couple from future flights. Well, U.S. birth rates have hit an all-time low. The fertility rate in the U.S. fell to a record low in 2024 with fewer than 1.6 children born per woman. This marks a decline from the 2023 rate of 1.621. The U.S. fertility rate has been below the replacement level of 2.1 since the mid-2000s. Well, this sounds like the plot of a boring reality show. 4 ships carrying copper are in a race against the clock to deliver their product to the United States before a 50% tariff on the metal takes effect on August 1st. One of the ships left Australia last Wednesday and is bound for a July 30th arrival in Hawaii after changing a previously planned route to New Orleans. The new route cuts 20 days off the journey. 3 other ships loaded up with Chilean copper are currently rushing to American ports to beat the deadline. One is due in Tampa on July 28th, but the other 2 probably won't make it.
We gotta wrap this program to bring you something really, really, really stupid.
Yes, it's that time. The time you've all been waiting for. I've searched far and wide. I've searched the internets, the outer nets, the underwebs, and the interwebs. This, my friends, is stupid news. A homeowner in the UK got a security system alert that someone was inside her house. When the homeowner opened the app to watch live video, she recognized the man who had broken in. And she also recognized his footwear. It was her mailman, and for some reason he'd broken in, put on a pair of her boots, and walked around her house in them. Okay, that's weird, but a creeper. A New Zealand cat has gained attention for stealing laundry from clotheslines and bedrooms in Auckland. The owner of Leonardo da Vinci, Helen North, reported that the cat's preferred items include silk boxer shorts, men's work socks, and a cashmere sweater. The owner's daughter has been using a neighborhood WhatsApp group to return stolen items to their owners. However, the cat's thefts continue, with one recent day resulting in a haul of 9 items. Someone shot a video of a black bear drinking from a bottle of iced tea at a landfill in Fort Hope First Nation, Ontario. There's a video that shows the bear struggling with a bottle before managing to drink it. A man in a Chuck E. Cheese costume was arrested by the Tallahassee Police Department for 3 felonies: theft of a credit card, criminal use of personal identification information, and fraudulent use of credit over 2 times within 6 months. In Romania, a man returned from a 2-week vacation to find out he lost his job at a wine bottling company, all because he had been declared dead. His bosses said it was a computer error and they were glad he wasn't, but he still couldn't have his job back because they had already replaced him. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Well, when a man with a knife threatened her, the cashier at a restaurant in Ireland allowed him to reach into the cash drawer. Then she slammed it shut on his thumb. As the man screamed in pain, she yelled for help. Once there were enough people gathered around, she opened the drawer to release him, and he ran off empty-handed. He was arrested a short time later. In Brentwood, California, a man has been charged with impersonating a firefighter and creating a fictitious fire department named Santa Muerto Fire Department. Law enforcement agencies raided Steve Farzam's home and found a 1986 fire truck registered to the made-up fire department, which had a California-exempt license plate. Farzam allegedly entered restricted areas in the Palisades fire using fake credentials, claiming to be an arson investigator. He faces a total of 28 charges, 23 of which are felonies. Congratulations, dude. Indian police have arrested a man accused of running a bogus embassy from a rented residential building near the county's capital, New Delhi. Police recovered cars with fake diplomatic plates. The suspect impersonated an ambassador, allegedly duped people for money by promising overseas employment. Police say the 47-year-old man claimed to have acted as an advisor or ambassador to made-up countries, Serbia and West Africa. Police recovered multiple photoshopped images showing the man with world leaders. A woman in China demanded compensation from a restaurant after her daughter accidentally ate half a worm in her meal. But to prove the worm was harmless, the restaurant manager ate the rest of it. Gross. In the UK, a woman was unhappy that she could not get her new washing machine fixed. After a third repairman couldn't fix it, the woman blocked his van in her driveway, saying she would not move until she was given a new machine. Police finally had to respond to negotiate the repairman's release. The woman got her new washing machine and no charges were filed. A Florida couple trying to close down their small Amazon business got more than they bargained for. Literally tons of dish soap. Rose and Luis Bostic say they've been receiving massive unwanted deliveries at their home with some boxes weighing up to 500 pounds. The soap, they say, keeps arriving despite their repeated requests for Amazon to investigate. The couple used to sell books and a few household items, including a small amount of dish soap, but never in the thousands. Their porch has become a soap warehouse, with pallets of bottles piling up and friends and neighbors refusing any more freebies. Amazon has now responded, promising to work directly with the Bostics to resolve this situation. In Key West, Florida, Cynthia Diaz Sosa stopped her car to let a chicken cross the road. Another driver had honked past her and tragically killed the chicken. Diaz Sosa then chased the driver, caught up to her, opened her car door, and sprayed both her and her passenger with bear spray. And police wound up arresting Diaz Sosa on the offense.
Don't be a dickhead. Don't be a dickhead. In the morning. ZachDeWack.com. Whether you're rich or parking cars, your fate is written in the stars. You don't want to look like a dope, so please listen close for your horoscope.
All right, here are your DeWack in the Morning horrible scopes for Monday, July 28th, 2025. The stars call, they want their dignity back. If today is your birthday, you are a Leo. You radiate confidence, even when your zipper's down and you're holding a burrito like a baby. Strut anyway. Today, you're the main character in a musical only you can hear. And yes, there's jazz hands.
Your funny bone will snap, crackle, and pop.
Virgo, you're all about precision, but today your calendar spontaneously combusts and your cat deletes your budget spreadsheet. Take a breath, alphabetize your regrets, and forge ahead, preferably with snacks.
What the hell is that?
Libra, you'll spend 43 minutes choosing between two identical salad dressings. Don't panic. Call a friend or a therapist, or flip a coin and sue fate if it goes wrong. Your aura smells like confusion and lavender.
We have a proud tradition of failure to uphold.
Scorpio, mystery surrounds you like a fog machine at a high school dance. You'll discover a hidden truth today, probably that your dog knows how to unlock your phone. Trust no one, especially the toaster.
We got the facts.
Sagittarius, adventure beckons, but so does your couch and that suspicious leftover lasagna. Take a wild risk, wear mismatched socks, and tell the boss their Zoom background looks haunted. You are unstoppable, or just very caffeinated.
And that's our man.
Capricorn, today you'll tackle 5 projects, conquer Mount Inbox, and still find time to judge everyone on LinkedIn. Just remember, blinking is not a weakness. Hydrate with something other than ambition.
My jeans, I look like I have a mangina right there. I don't know.
Aquarius, your inner weirdo shines bright today. You'll invent a new form of communication using only eyebrow movements and interpretive humming. Others won't understand you, but they never have. That's their problem.
I've got some very serious concerns about this.
Pisces, you feel emotionally attuned to the moon, a squirrel, or possibly a jar of pickles. Your imagination is on fire, which explains why your microwave just exploded. blame Mercury. Always, always blame Mercury.
I've had enough.
Aries, you're ready to take on the world, but the world hits snooze. Try not to duel anyone in line at Starbucks. They don't respect your espresso-based authority. Your lucky color is regret beige.
I've got everything a man could want.
Taurus, your determination is strong, but so is your craving for carbs and vengeance. You'll attempt to reorganize your finances and instead buy 17 bath bombs shaped like donuts. Self-care? More like shelf care.
I need to tell you something. You're not going to necessarily like this.
Gemini, your duality hits new heights. You'll both ghost someone and send them a 42-paragraph apology. It's fine. You're a human Rubik's Cube. Confusing, colorful, and usually found under someone's couch.
I am triggered. I'm so triggered.
And finally, Cancer. You're feeling extra sentimental today, so naturally you'll cry at a bread commercial. Embrace it. Hug a blanket. Whisper your secrets to a houseplant. Spoiler, the fern is judging you.
Great work, baby.
And your cosmic tip of the day, the stars suggest flossing, not your teeth, your relationships. You've got some emotional spinach stuck in there.
Yeah, plenty musicians. Them know it, but them can't do it.
And those are your official DeWack in the Morning horrible scopes. Remember?
Don't leave home without them.
And that's it. There we go. You've been listening to the Always First, Never Last podcast with me, your Doomsday host, the incredible, edible Mr. Zach Wackalina. You can connect with me at ZachTheWack.com. That's ZachDawack.com. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram, MySpace, The Comic Strip, The Yellow Pages, Telepathy, Western Union, or call or text 984-DeWack1. That's 984-329-2251. Like the show, follow us or subscribe, and please share this show with your friends. Available to hear on my host, Podbean, that's Podbean. You can also find me on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, and most other podcasting apps, or at ZachTheWack.com, if that's easier for you. Thank you to all the awesome wackos, weirdos, reverts, preverts, dingbats, and jelloheads anonymous for any and all listens you can give. It means a lot.
That's great.
I am out of here like Vladimir. Until next time, and there will be a next time. Don't forget me. I won't forget you. I am Zach DeWack, saying if I'm lying, I'm dying. Grits ain't groceries, eggs ain't poultry, and Mona Lisa was a man.
You're kidding.
I'll be back Friday with another show for you. I'll talk to you then. Same whack time, same whack channel. Whack out.
Ooh. Bye, buckaroos.
This is ZachDeWack.com. Listener discretion is strongly advised.
Schlotz Beer invites you to follow America's two favorite dumb shits, Stan and Wally. In Stan and Wally Gone Up North Camping.
Yeah, hey there. Today, me and Wally here are going to do some camping. Yeah, that's right. Hey, so let's listen along and learn how to become a mighty woodsman like me and Stan.
Your first priority is to set up camp on level ground.
Hey, Stan, helping me pitch my tent like that. Hey, that's what your old lady's there for, Wally. Hey, Stan, that reminds me. The wife had a big snake in her sleeping bag last night. Oh, there you go exaggerating again, Wally. Quit reading that porno magazine and pass me another Schlotz beer, eh? Give me one of the magazines, too.
When camping in the deep woods, Stan and Wally know how to protect themselves from wildlife.
Hey, Stan, it sure stinks in your tent. You take a shit in here or something? Oh, no, I just took my socks off. I put them in the picnic basket. The stench helps keep the bears away from the food. Oh, yeah, good idea. So, hey, before I forget, how about another can of Schlotz beer?
And let's not forget about those pesky bugs.
Ouch! Oh, jeez. Hey, Stan, I got so goddamn many mosquito bites, I look like I got fucking zits. Them are zits, Wally. You sit on your fat ass and eat potato chips at work all day. What the fuck you expect? Oh, you look like Joan Collins? Oh, Stan, you say the nicest things. I wish the wife talked like you. Oh, thanks, yeah.
And be sure to always bring plenty of supplies.
Hey, Stan, we're out of toilet paper here. Hand me your t-shirt or something. My ass is on fire. Oh, yeah, here, Wally. Try these pine cones instead. Thanks, Stan. You're a real buddy. Last time you gave me poison ivy leaves. Yeah, I'm a real joker, ain't I? Hey, how about a beer while we're crapping it? Oh, fucking good one, eh, Stan? Oh, thanks, yeah.
But most important, always clean up after yourself.
Hey, Stan, you know, I'm a sick of camping in your backyard. What to say we go up in at the house and have a couple of more cans of Schlotz beers and really get fucking tanked up, hey? You know, go watch a wrestling or porno TV on that big tits channel.
Yeah, good idea. We'll let the kids pick all this shit up, eh?
Or go over it with the lawnmower. I bought another beer before we go in the house, though, hey.
That's Stan and Wally gone up north camping. Brought to you by Schlotz Beer. Because when you want to get faced, you want to get Schlotz faced.
World, global, universal, and cosmological rights reserved. Mineral rights too.
Copyright 2025.